What's up, people? Welcome back to the Boxing Objective. It's another video for you guys. It is fight week. Today's video is going to be about Matchrooms fight camp. Before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that at the 200 subscriber mark, I'm going to be giving away a whole slew of boxing related prizes. To be entered into the prize draw, all you've got to do is to like, comment and subscribe. Once you've left a comment, I'll have your name and I will be able to put it in the hat for the prize draw, and I will be announcing all the lucky winners at the 200 subscriber mark. Also, I've got an Instagram page by the same name, The Boxing Objective, where I'm sharing a whole load of different boxing content, including fight profile videos, adverts for the YouTube channel and some exclusive memes. You can also DM me on the Instagram page about any subjects that you'd like me to cover. We are a growing community and I really appreciate all the support so far. Guys, give me a shout if you want me to talk about anything in particular. So, fight camp is back, and for the next 3 weeks we're going to be enjoying a lot of boxing, all available on DAZN, and I for one am very excited. On the 31st of July is week 1, week 2 will be on the 7th of August, and then the final week on the 14th of August. All 3 shows headlining a whole galaxy of stars of British boxing. And week 1 is what we're going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to cover week 2 and week 3 as it comes along. So in week 1 we are set to see Conor the Destroyer Ben. Campbell Hatton's going to be on the card. Anthony Fowler. Shannon Courtney was supposed to be on there, but unfortunately her fight with Jamie Mitchell has been postponed. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago Shannon Courtney posted this. I'm absolutely devastated, but we've had to postpone this fight. I sustained an injury in training 4 weeks ago and we've tried to train through and around it, but we have to be sensible and make the right decision for my career. My injury is getting better every day, but I need to be 100% when I step into the ring, especially as my world title is on the line. This fight will happen and the date will be announced soon. Thank you to all my loyal fans and supporters standing by me during this tough time. Now, Courtney versus Mitchell was a very good matchup for Shannon, because she is still learning on the job, and I do believe that Jamie Mitchell is undefeated and it would have been a fantastic test. You know, I suspect these kind of fights is what fighters look for, because then they're going to learn a lot, and yeah, hopefully they will be able to reschedule it, because I think this fight might be actually quite competitive. Former opponent of Shannon Courtney, Rachel Ball, who is the only fighter to have defeated Shannon Courtney so far, had her opinions to share about Shannon Courtney's injury. It wasn't it wasn't too pretty either, because Rachel Ball suffered a back injury, I do believe, and she also was unfortunate enough to catch COVID, which knocked her for 6. And Shannon Courtney was very unsympathetic and had plenty to say, and Rachel Ball posted this. Eesh. I don't think these two like each other. What do you think? Now, Shannon Courtney does like to rub the opposition up the wrong way, and I mean, you know, come on, it's boxing. This is what boxers do. They like to get under each other's skin, and you know, all's fair in love and war, man. This is the fight business at the end of the day, and playing the mind games and rubbing people up the wrong way is all part of the sport, I guess. Her most recent opponent was Ebony Bridges, and she had a lot to say about Ebony Bridges' choice of weigh-in attire. And these two had a lot of backwards and forwards. And whether you like her or not, you have to appreciate that she's doing a lot to try and bring some attention to women's boxing. And the bantamweight division in particular, her and Ebony Bridges are doing a fantastic job, man. They're trying to grow the sport. So I think it's all healthy, you know, bit of healthy competition between the ladies at the end of the day. They're all serious about their boxing and they're all pretty good as well. So I'm all for it. Let the ladies have their little their little disagreements, just like the guys, you know, and then get ready to go in there and settle it in between the ropes. Just a bit of advice, you know, if you're ever going to be standing there on TV and Ebony Bridges waiting, make sure you remember that your wife might be at home watching. So keep your eyes to the front, guys. Otherwise you might be sleeping downstairs like this security guard probably was when he got home. So we will be seeing Campbell Hatton in his 3rd professional fight. Campbell Hatton is of course the son of Ricky Hatton, and I suspect that Campbell's just going to be a chip off the old block. He does look good and we all wish him well, and I suspect he's going to get through this fight just fine. Now, Anthony Fowler is on his quest for a world title in the super welterweight division, and will be taking on Rico Mueller for the international super welterweight WBA title. I think it's going to be a good fight. I do like Anthony Fowler, and we wish him the very best of luck. Let's see how this one turns out. I think this is sizing up to be a great show, to be honest with you. Over the next 3 weeks, I think this is going to be a fantastic lot of boxing to watch. And I mean, the value for money on DAZN is insane. You know, it's still $1.99 to my knowledge. And yeah, if you haven't signed up yet, I suggest you do. You've got plenty of time until Saturday before this event comes along. And yeah, you'll have Fight Camp for the next 3 weeks. And so, the main event of Fight Camp Week 1 is Conor Benn versus Adrian Granados of Mexico. Now, I have to say, straight up, I believe that Conor Benn is a pay-per-view star of the future. He is, of course, the son of British boxing legend Nigel Benn, and he definitely is a chip of the old block. The way this guy demolished his last opponent. Look at this.
Trying to make an early impression on Samuel Vargas. Wonderful uppercut. And look at this from Conor Benn early in the first round. And Vargas in all sorts of trouble.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
In case you didn't notice, that was in fact the first round. Conor Benn is not messing around. This guy has serious ambitions in challenging for a world title. He's ready to fight whoever, whenever, I believe, and he wants to fight Sean Porter. I think there is a talks of him maybe fighting Amir Khan. If I'm honest, I think he's gonna blow Amir Khan to pieces. But him versus Sean Porter, I like the idea of that. I don't know how Conor Benn would do against Sean Porter, but I'm definitely going to back him to go very, very far. And I believe that we're looking at a future superstar. Now, the crazy thing is that my earliest memories of watching boxing was with my granddad and my uncle. I'm not sure if I've said this previously. Boxing used to be on ITV. I got to see Chris Eubanks versus Nigel Benn. Sadly, we saw the fight with Eubank and Michael Watson, and you know, him suffering that terrible injury. Around this time, domestic boxing was on ITV on a Saturday night. My grandfather loved boxing, my uncle loved boxing, and we used to sit down and watch it together. And the absolute wars that Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank had were incredible. And it's funny because when I first saw Conor Benn, it was like I just clicked on. I wasn't particularly paying attention. I think there was other people there who was talking and drinking and stuff. And I think the next thing, I'm looking and thinking like, whoa, he looks like Nigel Benn. And then of course he won the fight. They said his name. Obviously Nigel Benn's jumped in the ring to celebrate with his son. And I was like, oh my God. I've been watching him ever since. And I am indeed 100% backing him to be a world champion. I think his energy, his attitude, you can see that when he's fighting, he's got bad intentions. And his next opponent, I think he's going to have his hands full. So whatever's next for Conor Benn, I think we'll wait and see. If he fights Sean Porter, I think I've said it in my previous video, if you're going to fight Sean Porter, you know, you're going to have your hands full because this guy comes to fight. And Conor Benn's going to come to fight. Sean Porter's going to come to fight. So chuck him in there and let's see what happens. It'd be very, very interesting. But that is Fight Camp Week 1. So guys, if you haven't already, go and get your DAZN subscription. It's going to have a whole load of different boxing content on there. I think Anthony Joshua is not going to be on there as yet because to my knowledge, Matchroom Sky Sports, either 1 or 2 more shows, I'm not sure, but Anthony Joshua's next fight is going to be on Sky Sports. After that, I'm guessing he's going to be on DAZN. And yeah, I'm subscribed to DAZN. Yeah, I suggest you do it because it's great value for money. But anyway, people, that is me. That's all I've got to say about this one. I'm going to be doing a post fight camp video reaction review, so on and so forth, where we'll talk about everything that's gone down. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.